Hello friends, welcome to a new episode of STRATINDIA. As the tides of geopolitical power shift, the two titans, India and China of the Indo-Pacific region, are leaving no stone unturned in their quest to project unparalleled naval might in the Indian Ocean. While China's third aircraft carrier embarks on its inaugural voyage, India is gearing up to initiate the construction of its third carrier. In a bold move that underscores India's ambitions to assert its naval prowess, the nation is gearing up to commence the construction of its third aircraft carrier. Defense Minister Mr. Rajnath Singh's recent remarks have ignited discussions about India's aspirations to keep pace with its regional rival China in the high stakes games of maritime dominance. India's current naval arsenal boasts of two formidable aircraft carriers, the Russian-built INS Vikramaditya and the indigenously constructed INS Vikrant. However, the country's thirst for naval supremacy remains unquenched, prompting the Defense Ministry to contemplate building a second indigenously aircraft carrier, tentatively dubbed ISC-2 or INS Vishal, with a displacement of 45,000 tons. In the grand chess game of maritime supremacy, India finds itself at a pivotal crossroads, grappling with the critical need for a formidable third aircraft carrier. This strategic imperative is driven by a multitude of factors, each more compelling than the others. Defense experts paint a vivid picture of the operational realities faced by India's naval forces. At any given moment, nearly one-third of the fleet is embroiled in the intricate web of maintenance and repair, a necessary evil to ensure battle readiness. However, to maintain an unwavering presence on both eastern and western seaboard, a minimum of 3 aircraft carrier is an absolute necessity. This clarion call for a third flat top has reverberated through the corridors of power, with a parliamentary standing committee on defense echoing the sentiment. In their resounding recommendations, they deemed 3 aircraft carriers an unavoidable requirement for the Indian Navy to bolster its combat capabilities. Over the years, Indian naval planners are divided over the acquisitions of aircraft carriers or subsurface platforms like submarines. These deliberations have been dominated in military circles not only by the astronomical cost of the desired Vikrant class carrier, but also its overall employability in an environment of anti-access or area denial capability via long-range ballistic and cruise missiles. The unresolved debates center around between operationally pursuing a sea denial strategy largely by deploying submarines or alternatively seeking a sea control approach via costly and relatively more vulnerable carrier battle groups, which entail an inordinately large number of surface and subsurface escorts. Alternatively, India is also blessed with permanent aircraft carriers like facilities in form of island chains such as Andaman and Nicobar Island, Lakshadweep Island, which can be developed into full-fledged naval bases for safeguarding its own sea lane of communication and to monitor the Chinese movements in the Indian Ocean. China of late has invested heavily in African continents, and to safeguard its investments, it requires carrier battle groups to be operated in the Indian Ocean far from its homeland. However, India can monitor these Chinese movements in the middle of the Indian Ocean through its newly developed base from Agaliga Island and in association with French naval base in Ulian Island. Apart from the proposed third aircraft carrier, India should invest in developing the Andaman Nicobar Command, Indian Naval Base in Lakshadweep Agaliga Island near Mauritius, and sea denial technology like submarines, underwater UAVs, long range missile batteries to deter Chinese Navy from any misadventure in the Indian Ocean. In this context, the Project 75 Indian SSK submarine package and Project 75 Alpha nuclear attack submarine package becomes more vital to maintain the supremacy of the Indian Navy in the Indian Ocean region for India. Thanks for watching. Jai Hind.